As a response to Katie's video about The Lord of the Rings, I've read The Lord of the Rings since I can remember. Yeah, it's in Spanish. I live in Colombia, so it's hard to get books in English. Well, what you were saying about Tom Bombadil, well, that's true. He is kind of like, okay, like filler in the story, but if you read all of J.R. Tolkien's, or Master Tolkien's lore and all of his stories, you kind of like realize that Tom Bombadil is like not a big part of the story, but it's a part of all the Tolkien universe. So again, yeah, it's he kind of like, yeah, it might be a drag because you're used to, or you're willing to find something else, or at the moment you're like, where's Gandalf, and you like want to know what's going to happen in the story, or why is it taking them so long to get to Rivendell. And usually most of my friends like don't understand who he is because they first saw the movies, then they read the book, and they're like, what's happening and stuff. So usually, yeah, Tom Bombadil can be a weirdness for the readers. But again, most of the characters, most of the characters in the story are very important, especially Boromir, because you can see how the ring affects people. Like you were saying, yeah, it's more like creating or creating the character of the ring in the film. But again, what could be much more important, not just about the ring itself, is just to understand like how everything is built, like to understand if it's the first time it's actually made for people like to start understanding the Tolkien universe. You can see that the world is vast and there's much stuff you don't know. It's like you also Hobbit, it's the first time leaving from the Shire. You just don't understand the world, and you're like impacted with the hugeness of the world. And well, that's one of the things I most liked about the Fellowship, is that you understand and you can see, like you get the feeling that the world, that the Middle Earth is huge, and there's so much you don't know, and so much you want to learn. And if you were saying the race you told us to pick, I would pick definitely between mages or elves. There's something about immortality or an all-knowing or being a huge warrior that really attracts me. So that's my response.